Welcome to the 150th commencement of Hastings High School. My name is Mike Johnson, and it's my sincere privilege to serve the school as principal. Hastings High School has been graduating seniors since that first commencement in 1871, when 7 students graduated. Today, as the 150th graduating class of Hastings High School, we have 350 students graduating as the class of 2020. Each year, we honor retiring teachers at graduation. This year, with the class of 2020, we have retiring Hastings High School special education teacher Kathy Olson. A full biography is in the graduation program. Please let me introduce her to you. Kathy was born in Minot, North Dakota, and knew at a young age she wanted to become a teacher. Kathy attended Minot State University and earned a degree in education of deaf, hard of hearing. Later in life, she became certified as an American Sign Language interpreter and earned a master's degrees in special education learning disabilities. Kathy began her teaching in Hastings in 2000 as a teacher of deaf, hard of hearing, and most recently as a teacher of students with disabilities. Kathy and her husband have 2 children and will move closer to family back in North Dakota. In retirement, Kathy plans to garden, sew, cook, read, and travel, all fun things that retired people can do. Congratulations, Kathy. Today's commencement is brought to you in cooperation with Hastings Community Television. We are so proud of HCTV here in our community, who really have stepped up to bring the life of Hastings to all of you in this digital age. Certainly in a pandemic, we did not plan to uncover some great things in our community, but Hastings Community Television has really stepped up. And I'd like to thank Mike Bremer and Kurt Radke for bringing this to you today. This year we have 4 students to provide a commencement address on behalf of the class of 2020. Please let me introduce 4 of our finest leaders, the senior class officers of the Hastings High School Student Council. Ben Ashman is the son of Teresa and Brian Ashman. In the fall, Ben will be attending St. John's University and major in secondary education. Faith Forstad is the daughter of Holly and David Forstad. Next year, Faith will attend the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire and major in elementary education. Megan McNamara is the daughter of Karen and Joseph McNamara. Megan will attend the University of Minnesota in the fall and major in political science. Andy O'Brien is the son of Carrie and Tim O'Brien. Next year he will be attending the University of Minnesota, majoring in mechanical engineering. Our commencement address for the class of 2020.
How do we wrap 12 incredible years into one speech? One speech to wrap up these years of memories, tears, triumphs that our class went through together. Our story began in September of 2006, our first day of kindergarten. We were all so nervous, crying and not wanting to leave our parents. But little did we know that this would be the start of the time of our lives, and that today, many of us cry because we do not want to leave behind the peers that we met in that classroom. This is where it all began. These swings, these slides, this blacktop, this is where our bonds and our memories began. We spent our days coloring pictures, building Lego cities, watching PBS programs together, sharing PB&Js on the playground in between rounds of kickball. We learned how to tie our shoes together, how to count to 10, how to spell our names, how to ride our bikes. Class of 2020, we learned it all together. Whether it was algebra or how to treat each other with kindness, we learned it all together. We were born during 9/11 and we're graduating during the coronavirus pandemic. But because of this, we are strong and resilient. We will rise up. The class of 2020 is a special class. I've said it since 5th grade. There's something about us, something about the way we bond, the way that we're always there for each other, the smiles and the laughs and the memories that we have created together over the past 12 years. I remember some of my classmates from trading silly bands and playing with kendamas on the playground. Some of them from YMCA youth night dance floors in middle school, some from student sections and wild high school Friday nights full of freedom and adventures. We have grown up together for 12 years, learning to tie our shoes, sing the ABCs, do multiplication, watching the awkward video together in 5th grade health, the mindset project, the spring fling dance floor, Eagle Bluff, our first day of high school with our Link Crew leaders, wild high school nights, Friday night lights, homecomings, snow weeks, Sadies, activities and clubs, sports games, show choir competitions, performances, prom, the dreaded heart rate monitor run and the 24 laps, getting our licenses, decades projects, crushes and heartbreaks, sleepovers, football tailgating, a packed Applebee's after a Raiders win, and all of a sudden, we were experiencing the last of all of these and sending in our baby and senior pictures, along with the information of where we would be headed after 12 years of growing through everything together. One thing that I think is very special about growing up in Hastings is that most of us have gone to school together since kindergarten. With the small town school experience, we truly grew up together. We formed a family, a community in our class. Our friends' parents have become just like our own parents. We have found parental figures and community members who cheer us on at sports games and show choir performances. And although we are now moving on to the next phases of our lives, it is the foundation that we built in this community with this class of people that have given us the lessons and the experiences to build a beautiful house out of our lives on the stable concrete that is the Hastings community. I could not be more grateful to have grown up with such amazing people. I moved to Hastings when I was 2 years old with no siblings, but I am leaving and moving into the next phase of my life with over 300 brothers and sisters. Class of 2020, whatever life brings you, please remember that you will always have a community that loves you and wants to see you succeed. Never forget that the town that smells like manure in the springtime is where you came from. As Hannah Montana says, yesterday's gone and we've got to keep moving on. But class of 2020, I'm so thankful for the moments and I'm so glad I got to know you. We can say goodbye and we can say hello, but we'll always find our way back home.
During the week of March 13th, the only thing on our minds was our senior trips and getting a much-needed break from school. Many of us are now thinking of how we would spend our last day differently. That week, we had our last in-person conversations with the people who have been shaping us to be better people for the last 4 years, our teachers. To all the teachers and staff at HHS, you are incredible and your work does not go unnoticed. You have had the most crucial impact on my life and everyone else's in the class of 2020. You push us to our limits and make us stronger. You have positive mindsets that encourage us to work harder and do things we never thought we could. You have made us want to come to school and made us love subjects we used to hate. You have become our school moms and dads. Thank you for the constant support and never giving up on us. Some of the things that we will never forget are going to be the life lessons that you have taught us when we were at school. Whether it was to always stay positive like a proton from Miss Benson, that there is no growth without a fire from Mr. Lutz, to keep painting and God bless from Mr. Reuter, or it just doesn't matter from Mr. Dressen. These are lessons we will never forget. In the last 4 years, we have spent 700 days at school. These days were filled with packed schedules, seeing friends in the hallways, and learning about anything under the sun. Although these days were cut short, we cannot forget the days we did have. We need to focus on the memories that we have created, the bonds we formed, and everything we have learned from this magical place we call high school. The classes we take are not just special because of the teachers or the curriculum. They are special because of the memories we have created, the people we share those memories with, the class of 2020. We are a class that HHS will never forget. Although we may forget some of the things that we've learned in math or in history, we will never forget the people who have impacted us. We will never forget running to lunch, trying not to get caught, especially on the days when the lunch ladies were serving orange chicken. We will never forget taking tests, praying we didn't fail them. We will never forget when someone flooded the school or when we were forced to run laps in gym. And finally, we will never forget Hastings High School. HHS will always have a special place in our hearts because it holds lifelong memories, it holds classrooms we grew up in, and it holds the staff that shaped us to be better people.
4 years ago, if you had told me I would be speaking at graduation, I would have said that's pretty crazy. In 9th grade, I was a new kid to the class of 2020. Coming from C's Middle School, I was scared out of my mind to come to the high school. I remember one of the first days of Miss Jager's English class, I was asked to hand back some papers. I got to the front of the room, grabbed the papers, turned around, and realized I couldn't match a single face with the names in the papers. Thankfully, the high school helped me get past that. Hastings is the definition of a community, and that's true with the city and the school. At the high school, the activities, sports, and clubs that were available to us brought us together. For the start of our senior year, we got to be the first class to have football games on the new turf at Todd Field. In class of 2020 fashion, the very first kickoff on that field was returned for a touchdown. Our hockey team made it to the section championship for the first time since 2012. On that way to that game in Rochester, there's a Snapchat screenshot of all the cars heading down Highway 52. That picture is a perfect example of how the sports and clubs and everything brought our class together. Being a part of the sporting events, spirit weeks, dances, that's what makes high school so great. The past few months have left me with plenty of time to think over everything, and one thing I always end up coming back to is how I miss those school events, or at least I thought I missed those school events. A couple weeks ago, I was able to go back to the high school, not for books or belongings, but for the sand volleyball pits right out the back. There, a group of senior boys got to hang out, and for me, that was the first time doing anything like that in a while. I met all those guys through the activities our high school has to offer, and I realized that I'm not going to miss the high school activities, but rather the relationships I gained from them. What I'm trying to say is, don't forget the friendships you have built here. You're never going to get another chance to grow up with anyone ever again. High school might be ending, but the community we were a part of does not have to. Graduation isn't about a ceremony. It's about the memories you already have, and that's what makes a graduation worth celebrating.
Class of 2020, now is the time. We are leaving all of these things that we have grown up with for the last 18 years of our lives. We are leaving our town, our friends, our teachers, and our families. Now is the time that we all get to embark on our own journeys, truly discovering who we want to be. Now, this comes with a copious amount of excitement, but also a lot of stress and nerves, because starting fresh isn't always easy. Whenever people have big changes in their lives like this, I often hear them say that they struggled to get back on track, or to get back to their normal. And I'm sure you've all heard people say this many times. And realistically, we all might feel the sentiment more than ever after high school. But honestly, I think that this phrase is a little flawed. Because the thing is, I don't really believe in getting back on track. Rather, I think that it's more building a completely new track and finding a completely new normal, embracing the change rather than being afraid of it. Because all of your experiences will be different than before. You'll find new people, new hobbies, and maybe even something new about yourself in the process. The thing is, even though we are building these new tracks in our lives, they all come from the same station. We are who we are because of the things that we have experienced. Our families, our teachers, our friends, and everyone in between have impacted our lives immensely, no matter how much we like to admit it. These people are the people that you know that you can come back to whenever you need to. And I know that I have people like this in my life, and hopefully you all do too. Because the memories you've created here in Hastings will be carried with you, wherever you're going. Because the thing about memories is that they aren't attached to a certain person, place, or thing, but rather they're attached to you, anywhere you may be going. And know you will always have a home here with these people, in this school, in this community, and in this class, the class of 2020.
The school bell rings, we're packing up our things, but we'll be back in about a week. We smile for the break from waking up in early morning, sitting in a class wishing we could pass 'cause it's so boring. Now it's over, we didn't get to say goodbye. We pray for a chance to walk the halls just one more time. We didn't know what we wanted till we didn't have a choice. Now we do anything to hear the bell's annoying noise. Now we sit at home, missing the little things, like a teacher's joke or hearing the choir sing. Time flew by, where did it go? Now we've grown, now we're older. Who's to know what we will do? Who's to say that our dreams can't come true? Like we were falling in a sleep, but then we woke up. They said follow your dreams. It's okay. okay to mess up. Tears will be shed and friends will be lost. Do what you love no matter the cost. And it's okay to weep, but you get right back up. They say we'll fail, it's the only way. We'll make mistakes, then change the game. We don't know when, and we don't know how. We'll make our way because our time is now. Like we were falling asleep, now it's over. We didn't then we woke up. Does it value your dream? Wait for a chance to walk. It's okay to mess up. Tears will be shed, friends will be lost. Do what you love, no matter the cost. And it's okay to weep. Now we do anything to hear the bells. Get right back up, falling asleep. Now it's over. We didn't then we woke up. Does it value your dream? We'll pray for a chance to walk. It's okay to mess up. Tears will be shed, friends will be lost. Do what you love, no matter the cost. And it's okay to weep. Now we do anything to hear the bells annoying noise.
Thank you, Faith, Megan, Ben, and Andy. Congratulations, seniors, and on behalf of our entire school district, thank you for your contributions to our school and community. Wow, seniors, you are the 150th graduating class. There's a lot of history behind you in a community that has always supported education. We use the terms graduation and commencement at the same time, so which one is it? In March, we learned that all learning would be from home through distance learning because of this global pandemic. No one knew for how long. Are we coming or going? When are we coming or going? No one knew, but both were true. We watched the last days of your senior year slip away, hoping we'd be able to get back to school, to graduate at Todd Field. While we were met with disappointments, you continued to stay positive and rely on your strong relationships, being even more intentional about creating lasting memories as seniors. During major life events, we are met with landmines, yet those same major life events uncover gold mines. Both can be true. Your gold mines are strong connections to each other, wonderful relationships with teachers and staff members, an appreciation for what it means to be a Hastings Raider, and the pride that comes from being from such a supportive community. Graduation and commencement is both coming and going, an ending and a beginning, joy and sorrow. And we are so proud of you as our 150th graduating class. Each year I'm fortunate to have the last opportunity to remind graduating seniors of the values represented by our staff and school district. So here it goes for one last time. Tonight we know the class of 2020 will go in many different directions to further your educational and personal experiences. For some of you, it will be difficult to leave Hastings and move away from family and friends. But as you leave tonight, remember your classmates and family who continue to influence you, even though they are not with you. Remember to believe in yourself and what is right. Remember to stick up for those less fortunate than yourself. Remember to serve others more than you expect others to serve you. Remember to learn and to test yourself as you succeed and fail. And as you learn and grow in many places far away from Hastings, remember to come back, raise your families, and help make Hastings an even finer place in which to work and live. Superintendent Peshta and the members of the Board of Education, the class of 2020 has met the requirements which have been established by you in the state of Minnesota. To Kelsey Waits, Chair of the Board of Education of District 200, I'm proud to present the class of 2020. Speaking on behalf of the school board is Chairperson Kelsey Waits. Kelsey has served on the board for 3 years. Please welcome Kelsey Waits.
On behalf of the Hastings School Board, it's my honor to congratulate the Hastings class of 2020 on graduating. Before getting started, I want to acknowledge the other school board members, Becky Beisel, Brian Davis, Scott Gergen, Lisa Hadeen, Stephanie Malm, and Dave Pemble. Thank you for your commitment to our students. I also want to thank the important community partners who are the backbone of this district. This has been an unconventional school year, and we couldn't have done it without you. And so with that, Thank you to Hastings Bus Company for delivering needed food and smiles to kiddos across our district. Thank you to our amazing teachers and staff for your commitment and support of our students' learning, not only this year, but every year. Thank you to our district learning team for working together to develop a plan to ensure that our students could continue their academic learning throughout the past 2 months. And thank you to our amazing community for always being supportive of our students and of our district. A special thank you to our families for engaging in your child's learning, supporting your students at home, and working with our teachers and staff as we adapted to distance learning. Family engagement is critical for student success, and we saw that this year more than ever. As they say, it takes a village, and we have one. I especially want to thank the graduating seniors. I know going into this school year, you did not expect a global pandemic to significantly alter the last 2 months of your high school experience. And it did, but you made it through, you persevered, and you've been able to continue your academic journey and find your way all the way to graduation. I know this is not the graduation you envisioned, but graduation is about more than walking across a stage. Graduation is the culmination of memories you're going to bring with you to adulthood, the friendships you've made, the jokes you've shared. Graduation is also the beginning of the next chapter in your journey. For some of you, this means continuing your education. For others, you may be joining the workforce or entering the military. Regardless of which path you choose, continue to challenge yourself. Be creative. Don't think outside the box, just get rid of the box. Live a life of radical imagination. You don't have to be limited by what has always been done. You have shown that we can adapt and we can forge ahead with new opportunities. Know there is a lot of uncertainty as we move forward, but I also know this. Our community loves you, supports you, and we want to see each and every one of you succeed. We're here watching you, united, cheering you on, and we can't wait to follow you on your next adventure. So congratulations again to the Hastings class of 2020. We are so proud of you.
Our seniors will be introduced in a processional with the same families that have supported them while in school. Each graduate's name will be read by Hastings High School teacher, Mr. David Russell Larson. To our families, you have raised fantastic children. They have been a blessing to our school and our community. Thank you, families, for the many years of supporting our schools and staff members. It is now time to recognize the class of 2020 as they come forward for their diplomas.
Kaylee Asher. Joshua Anderson. Marissa Fritz. Dajanero Burgo Carrion. Caitlin Christian. Catherine Coffey. Izzy Arnold. Jennifer Claflin. Riley Biermeyer. Brooklyn Bird.
Grace Anderson? Yes.
Grace Anderson. Trevor Kaflish. Jacob Brockman.
How you doing?
Jenna Duffy. Alexandra Dunkel. Cassandra Bauer. Claire Bisco. Emily Bisco. Emily Bussey. Rylan Clark. Brittany Campion. Isabella Fisher. Hannah Fredericks. Alexander Foster.
Look at the podium one. You're cutting.
Bo Duran.
Look at the podium one. You're cutting out.
Matthew Beisel. Jack Davison. Maya Dolan. Kayla Diaz. Joshua Anderson. Bella Bocanegra.
So fun. I'm having a great time.
Dalton DeButo. Celeste Greeter. Juliana Adricula. Samuel Brown. Kelly Cahill. Grant Gaylor.
Hey, Bruce!
Chase Fryermuth. Brianna Amundsen. Ariana Green. Daniel Brown. Catherine Shelho. McKenna Calise. Amy Fedman. Lillian Garrett. Taylor Dullinger.
Congratulations!
Take care!
It's Benjamin Ashman.
Thank you. Hi, thank you guys. Thank you.
Rihanna Erickson. Keziah Galland.
Okay, you can go.
Congratulations!
Magdalene Coram.
Congratulations! Sweet ride! Congratulations!
Jalen Frendrup. Caitlin Cannell. Lokella Franzmeyer. Drew Gerlach. Sarah Gatke. Elijah Gint. Rory Callahan. Gwendolyn Fernie. Chase Fillion. Amelia Amundsen. Garrett Bying. Jacob Becker. Audrey Gear. Madison Gold.
Congratulations!
Seth Gither.
Great family affair right there. I'm loving it. Congratulations!
Katie Childers. Damika Fuller Fisher.
Congratulations!
Congratulations to you!
Michaela Cooey. Max Flatten. Jayden Salis Martinez.
Congratulations.
Mukhtar Ali.
Congratulations.
Joella Chamberlain.
Congratulations.
Marcus Frank.
Like 10?
Keep coming. Sit down, take a breather. Noel Gans.
You should keep your job.
Go ahead.
I mean, it's not a full-fledged thought. I'm like, where are they? I don't understand.
Noel Guns.
Congratulations.
Lydia Fassbender. Tyler Goebel. Kelly Bernard. Mallory Brake. Faith Forsted.
I just remember her smile.
That was the hard part about dividing the staff.
Haley Fikema. Logan Dalmas. Ryan Erickson. Robert Geiken. Elizabeth Golix.
Congratulations!
Joe Williams. Grace Hood. Skylar Johnson. Kyle Henning. Ryan Kazel. Julia Herber. Thomas Harnick. Sophia Heisler. Emily Hoffman. Ryan Hacken. Tucker Herman. Liana Ilya. Abigail Klippenauer. Isaac Huntington. Sarah Johnson. Carter Johnson. Nate Klinger.
Thank you.
Luke Harris. Newsom. Lucas Knobloch. Mackenzie Langenfeld. Julia Lambert. Ruby Harris. Shannon Cutstridge. Justin Hochbeck. Hayden Johnson. Anna Klimek. Daniel Cray. Duncan Cousin. Jackson Kirkhoff. Devin Haraldson. Kale Larson. Thanks, everyone. Rachel Hughes. Luke Ludwig. Brooke Lidberg. Kyan LaCroix. Janelle Hammer. Carter Halbeck. Ian Jesme. Cole Hart.
Congratulations!
Margaret Irons. Alex Otto. Liberty Larchele. Tanner Kordowski.
Thank you, Larson.
Cole King. Cade Castle. Logan Locke.
Go, Larson. Woo! Yeah.
You were made for that. I get you a chair. Congratulations! And I could be wrong, but the sun is also over here.
Hallie Haynes. Jameson Easton. Joey Hudella. Erica Haas. Kian LaFerrier. Isabella Heisler. Abigail Campa. Terrence Cohen. Erica Kiefer.
Congratulations!
C.J. Kramer. Michaela Lacassiere. Claire Ketchum. Tyler Kavitz. Grady Hansen. Will Johnson. Will Kennedy.
Now where he sees your lovely smiling face.
Cheyenne Johnson. Catherine Lunning. Peyton LeBoken.
Why'd you give up the...
Bryce Merriman. This way, Madigan. Sam Nutter. Tin Mai. Cole Michael. Bradley Rout. Samuel Mezzo. Adam Moe. Dane Olson. Mason Martin. McKenna Mann.
Thank you so much.
Joseph Nauer. Hannah Mann. Adam Nyson. Jenna McGuire. Max Mishak. Kaylee Miska. Okay. Izzy Makowski. Samuel Bath. Jason Rumsa. Jacob Rubin. Samuel Molitor.
Thank you.
Beitel Radiate. Luke McNamara.
Thank you.
Ella Pottinger. Miranda Reese. Lauren Rohr.
Hi, Ryan. Good, how are you?
Alex Pottinger. Andrew O'Brien. Casey Reese. Grace Riley. Cole Opey. Sydney Niebuhr. India Ruckdashel. Brody Meyer. Lenny Morales. Daniel Niebuhr. Tom Ritt. Vincent Romaine. Carly McGraw.
Thank you.
Hannah Oaks. Kira Maher. Madeline Maher. Brayden Nelson. Gunnar Provost. Caden Miller. Megan McNamara. Devin McCaffrey. Brody Rupert. Hannah Pearl. Jaden Peterson. Ben Matheson. Brianna Peterson. Kevin McSorley. Harry Patton. Maya Rude. Jake Roddy. Anna Orline. Rebecca Marcotte. Austin Pappenfuss.
More balloons went away. Whoa! Woo-hoo!
Rachel Murray.
Congratulations!
Connor Smith.
Congratulations!
Jack Raway. Megan Odell. Amy Roach. Bailey Martin.
Congratulations!
Olivia Otto. Marissa Miller. Leo Otto.
Congratulations!
Nicole Rentz. Sophia Papelis.
Congratulations! I know, I love it. The hand going.
Shannon McCullough.
Congratulations!
Elijah Pace.
Congratulations!
Kelby White. Olivia Sachs.
Congratulations!
Kaylin Stepanski.
Congratulations!
Justin Rorick.
Congratulations! Well, Kelsey, you hear that buzz?
Is that it? 30 minutes? Is that it, Paul? All right, that ends that round, folks. We will reconvene at 7 o'clock, 1900 hours.
Take care.
Graciela Seaman.
Congratulations!
Aaron Stedding.
Congratulations!
Morgan Stark.
Congratulations!
Olivia Stromberg.
Congratulations!
Jackson Sager.
Thank you. Congratulations! Thank you. I'll see you like.
Maya Schultz.
Congratulations!
Johnson. Cassidy Cedow.
Congratulations.
Nicholas Wogue.
Congratulations.
Abby Zion.
Congratulations.
Anna Schneider.
Congratulations. Great job. Hooray.
Sophia Vanzi.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Chloe Trader. Bobby Trader. Elizabeth Woolard. Taylor Steen.
Congratulations.
Malik Selner. Sam Valentine.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Caitlin Sieben.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Ryan Smith.
Congratulations. Thanks.
Sean Thorkelson.
Congratulations.
Bailey Struby.
Congratulations.
Dylan Sheeman.
Congratulations.
Jacob Youngstrom. Claire White.
Congratulations.
How's it going?
Colby Zach.
That was good. That was good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yay.
Mason Wogamuth.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Cassandra Wenzel.
Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations.
Jack Samachik.
Congratulations. Go, Jack. Great job, Jack. Congratulations.
Courtney Severson. Dylan Wagner.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Devin Swenson.
Congratulations.
Brandon Stenerson.
Congratulations. Brendan, get out of here.
Brady Schiller.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Eva Storkamp.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Take care, Billy.
Billy Utek.
Congratulations.
Thank you for the card you wrote him.
Hey, next, Chad.
Griffin Wise.
Congratulations. Thank you, guys. Congratulations.
Stephen Wilder.
Congratulations. Thanks for passing that last class. Did you get your diploma then? Okay, good.
Jesse Schumacher.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Jess. Congratulations.
Andrew Von Bargen.
Congratulations. Yeah, man, congratulations.
Isaac Samuelson.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Zachary Spinks. Marek Smith.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Grace Wagner.
Congratulations.
Natalie Sorensen.
Congratulations.
Michael Wester.
Congratulations. Thank you. Go, Mikey.
Will Sorg.
Congratulations.
Matthew Slanham.
Congratulations.
Justin Swanson.
Congratulations.
Chloe White. Taylor Steen.
Congratulations.
Clarissa Schubert.
Congratulations.
Justin Tverberg.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Justin.
Olivia Van Vossen.
Congratulations.
Evan Scully.
Thank you, Larson.
Cody Stendel.
Congratulations.
Noel Zwart.
Congratulations.
James Teagan. Talia Schultz. Serenity Thomas. Kylie Zakovich. Cody Beef.
Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations, Coach. Good luck.
Hannah Siebenadler.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats, Hannah.
Jay Swanson.
Congratulations. Thumbs up.
Rebecca Schill.
Is that it?
That's a wrap, people. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the class of 2020, I'd like to thank all the members of the family, friends, and staff members who have joined them to celebrate their commencement. Remember, Graduation is both a beginning and an ending, and no graduation would be complete without the tossing of the graduation caps. To the class of 2020, it has been my sincere pleasure to serve you as your principal. Congratulations and good luck. We will miss you, but certainly won't forget you.
Here we are in the heart of the city where we've spent so much time throughout our high school careers. We are all moving on to the next stages in our lives. A valuable lesson we need to remember is to keep working hard. We're all going down different paths now, and no matter what path we go on, we need to hit that path running. 10 years from now, we should be able to look back at our lives and say we chose our lives. We didn't settle for it. Keep working hard, because the hard work will always pay off.
Become a role model for future generations in the grades below us. The world is not all sunshine and rainbows, and a little bit of positivity can go a long way. It may be intimidating, but we are adults now. We need to use our voices that we have to create positive change in the world. Be good to people, because that is the best thing you can do.
But know that this takes courage. It takes lots of courage to be able to go on in your life and to be the person that you want to be. Because throughout your life, there'll be lots of different people telling you to go on different paths and then have different views than you. And this is okay, but know that you are the one person who makes your decisions, because you're the person that can make you the happiest. Know that whatever you do in your life, do to make yourself happy and to go on and to make others happy as well.
Be willing to experience wonder and to dive into discovery. Don't get too caught up in your everyday lives. Live with curiosity and be sure to take lots of new adventures. Don't take the path that's been already paved. Pave your own path and make it a wonderful adventure. Class of 2020, your life is a story. Make sure it's an inspiring one. Congrats, Class of 2020!